Hello, YouTube fans. Hopefully the lighting's not being funner, it is a little bit, and hopefully you can hear me because it's pissing it down where I am at the moment. As I remember saying before, on the rooftop it rains like I don't know what. It rains like I don't know bloody what. But hopefully it stopped raining for a bit. I checked the weather out. It says we're going to have golden showers. Date stuff. But that's not why I'm speaking. I figure why not? Why not? Get back in time. That being Back to the Future 3. Why not? Now, as we know, Back to the Future 2 ended with a cliffhanger. So in 1990, they decided to follow on that cliffhanger with Michael J. Fox as Marty Fry going into the Wild West. I like this one actually because a lot of people go mad at one, a lot of people go Doolally over number two, a lot of people say the third one, the last one was the weakest one. But number two, I remember saying, I don't hate it. I keep saying that, I don't hate it, but to me, it was an ultimate mindfuck. He went into the future to see his son. Yeah, I know it was based on 2015. We know it didn't happen. It's a film, but and then he's going back into the 50s, and then it ends with the twist ending. In this, I think it went back to basics like the original one did. So he starts off where it ended. He meets Doc. He's got to make the time machine, the Ocus, and to save the day to get to the Doc, the present Doc. So he goes in with the Lotus after being in the 50s for the help by Doc, and he ends up in the Wild West. I do love the bit where he's got the Indians chasing him and he gets out of Dodge, and I love the fact he wears the race coat, which is technically a love letter to Clint Eastwood. Remember Clint Eastwood? The Fistful of Dyers, for a Fistful of Dyers more, the man with no name. It's a love letter to that. So I thought I like that little touch what Michael J. Fox did there, Impact to the Future. Fee. So, to cut the story short, he meets Jock. You got the idea Jock has now got a woman. He's got a new love of his life. And I do like the fact that the one that sings the song to this is one of my favourite rock bands, that being CC Top. So at the end, where you get a Jake song at the end, that's sung by my favourite rock band, CC Top. You know, the days he died with a long beard, CC Top. So, like I say, it's all right. They've got these villains, similar to like we see in most cowboy films. Say it again. What you normally see in cowboy films, you know, the goodies, the baddies, bang, bang, you're dead. But because Steven Spielberg directed this and he didn't want it to be 18, he wanted it to be for a longer audience. So you're not going to see people getting shot, you're not going to see practical blood strips and all that. They want to keep it mild. So you've got the villain of the Wild West who's tossing shit, and Michael J. Fox as Martin's got to deal with it. And again, there's a lot of love letters to this from A Fistful of Dyers, which was sort of used in Back to the Future 2, and it's used in this where the main villain's tossing shit, right? He's tossing shit. And Mick Five's got to have a shootout with him, right? Over the woman and everything else. And he's put metal all over the fest, just like what you see in Fistful of Dyers. And the villain's shooting him, it does, it's not doing fuck all because he's got the metal thing. And he outsmarts him because again, you can't see people getting shot like you do in the classic days of cowboys, the days of the protected westerns. So he outsmarts him and basically kicks his ass and makes him look like a twat. So yeah, I kind of like this one. It was definitely a good one. And it's sad to say here that this was originally was the last, and a lot of people didn't really like this one. It wasn't as successful as that and that, but I still like it. I like it. So he's got to figure out how to get back into his time. Because we know it come out in 1990, but we still based it on 1985. And not only that, it's now in what 1885. I like the bit where you've got the building of the chalk, which was used in a lot of the Back to the Futures, and it's also being made for the first time. It's getting built up from 1885. I like that little touch. So he goes to the Outer Lotus, he dives off, and he dives to the railway into 1985, and then he realises a train's coming. Michael J. Fox gets out of Dodge, but the car gets destroyed, which is kind of a tearjerker because I love the Outer Lotus. I like the way it looked in that. I love the way he did it in that, even though it was flying around, and I like it in this. So it's sort of like you've lost a member of the family to see it get destroyed by a train. But then Martin says, looks like you got what you wanted because Tok wanted to end it. He wanted to stay where he was in the Wild West and so on. You got to sort of see where the train's flying a toss and Tok says, see ya, and he's got the love of his life, his woman, who he's now met in the Wild West, and the train flies off, which is the idea this is going to be the last one. So he meets this woman again, played by Elizabeth Sue. He goes to the concert, what he was planning on doing in that one, and then it ends with a beautiful song by CC Top, which again I like the song. I gotta think how it went. You got the dough, you go, you got the ride, the ride. I can't remember the rest, and I'll probably kill it if I tie. But it's not a straightforward one, this, you know what I mean? You've got Baddies, you've got Duddies, you've got Michael J. Fox, and I like the fact he's dressed up, like I say, looking like Clint Eastwood from the golden days of the spaghetti westerns. I like that Tux. I like the fact that Tuck has got his woman. And like I say, to me, I've heard rumours there could be fake trailers, there could not be fake trailers that they're planning on making this one. And I didn't say it. I don't want to see them. Even though I love the Okalocus, I don't want to see them digging up the Okalocus. To me, I think it ended beautiful with this. To me, my eyes, I think Back to the Future 3 ended beautiful. It's those 3D adventure stories. The first one, it goes in the 50s to say, and he does get his mum and dad united because he sort of fucked up the time. The second one, he's got to save the future of his own kids. And in the third one, he goes to die messed with Doc. But Doc's met a woman. He wants to be with this woman. You've got the main villain who's talking shit in the town. And Michael J. Fox as Martin, Martin McFly. He has to deal with that. He's got to help Doc out. And then Doc's happy. He's settled. He's gone into the time of 1885, and even goes with the song of the first one. You know, the power of love is a toughest thing. It takes one man's thing and no man's role. You know, and you know the ticket and all that, and you've got to get back in time. I think the third song sums that up. I felt that. I felt they should have used that also at the end. You know, we got to get back in time because I felt that song would have went more than CC Top. I love CC Top's song though. I really love it. I do think it's good. And like I say, I don't really want to see a fourth one digging up the Alta Lotus. Let the Alta Lotus get smashed to pieces by a train. I love the Alta Lotus, but do we really need another Back to the Future? I do know they've made a Back to the Future the musical. I'll pay for everyone to go and see in a theatre. To me, yeah, I'd probably go for that. You know, people having a sing song, making a musical of Back to the Future. But do we really need a fourth one? I think it ended beautiful in Back to the Future 3. All the story all grinds to death for, and you know, it's a beautiful ending. He meets his love of his life, again played by Elizabeth Sue, and he goes to the concert. Tok is happy. He's in the 1880 fucking 5. What else can you do for this one? What else can you do? So Back to Future 3. I think it's a good film. Even though a lot of people don't like it, I think it's a good one. It's very unestimated. I like the fact it's in the Wild West. It makes it a different known than that one and that one. So fuck it, without ado. Why not? A 15-star rating for me because they don't make films like this anymore. I do think it's a classic. Let's get back in time, and I'll see you later. Some more movies, more movie reviews. Into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.